This little video will briefly review some construction techniques having to do with perpendiculars. And the first construction we're going to do is that of a perpendicular bisector of a segment. So I have here AB. I just position my compass at one endpoint. And the opening needs to be more than halfway because I need to make a couple of arcs that are going to intersect. And I will do that centered at B. Without changing the radius, I will do the same thing centered at A. And if I connect these dots, I should get a line that bisects AB and is perpendicular to it. And you can make an easy little congruent triangle argument about why that needs to be the perpendicular bisector. Second construction will be that of a perpendicular to a line through a point not on the line. And all I need to do is center an arc at the point that has a large enough radius that it'll hit the line in two places. And then, I can maybe open up a little bit for convenience, I don't have to. At each of those locations, I will make arcs of the same radius to one another. And they will intersect at a point that should lie on the perpendicular. Put a line through my point, and through that intersection, I should get the perpendicular to the line through the point. Essentially what we did was we created a little segment and then we just bisected it. Third construction of a perpendicular has to do with a point P that is on the line. And the spirit is similar to the one we just did. What we'll do is still centered at P, we'll make an arc that hits it in two locations. And then we do need to open up a little bit so that we have enough reach for the arcs that we're going to make to intersect. And centered at each of those locations where those arcs intersected the line, we will make arcs of equal radius, one on either side, centered at each of those points. Try to avoid compass slip. And once again, in effect, we created a segment that we then bisected. So I'll connect these and I should get a perpendicular to the line through that point. And finally, if all you need is a perpendicular, you don't much care where it is. Just pick any points on a line. And centered at each of those points, get a couple of arcs of equal radius. And again, you've just sort of created a segment that you're then going to bisect. It's just that you don't care much about where that segment may be. You just care about setting up a situation where you can complete the construction and make the perpendicular. And that completes our review of perpendicular constructions.